Another day, another grind. We have Unlucky Spotify, probably with his buddies here on a 3v3 um, domination map on the Otsuki Castle. And he is playing Vampire Counts with Norsca and the Chaos Dwarves and the Dark Elves led by the Law. Warriors of Chaos and Ogre Kingdoms are standing between him and the win. So let's get into it and see how those armies kind of perform, right? And the generals. Otsuchi Castle I checked out recently and I like the Asian flair there. So we have Norsca here with Wolfric the Wanderer on his horse. So he brought a war mammoth with a war shrine here. Then we have Astrogod and a Death Shrieker rocket, plus Manfred von Karstein and a Terrorgeist. So yeah, basic stuff here. We have a couple of summons, Marauders here, the Konigstein Stalkers, Skeletal Warriors, and a lot of chaff. Yeah, Hobgoblin Sneaky Gits here. Other than that, pretty standard stuff. We have a Magma Cannon here. And on the other side, what do we have? Malekith on his big old dragon, plus supported by the Slaughtermaster with the Great Maw. And we have Knights of the Ebon Claw, so Dread Knights summoned here. Iron Blaster as well, so I'm curious how they perform. We have Sartorel the Everwatcher, pretty much interesting pick here. Then Sky Strider, so Crushers with great weapons, so pretty heavy units here for the Ogre Kingdoms. Then Dark Shards for the armor piercing. Yeah, let's get into it. I assume that, let's fast forward here. I assume that the Norscan or the Vampire Count side, the blue side, so to speak, they probably have a better roster here. We have the Mortar or the Death Shrieker shooting in, not hitting Sartorial, so pretty much good movement here immediately. And we will see if the Mortar ever gets some value, because you can juke around here pretty well unless those Chaos Warriors with great weapons are standing still. Sartorial, yeah, he is kind of like, I think, yeah, he looks pretty interesting here. And immediately the artillery of the Chaos Dwarfs are pretty heavy here, so that is going to hurt a lot. The red players here are trying to engage into the other front line, and I don't know, like, I mean, points are taken by the blue side, right? They're pretty strong on the objective, and the Iron Blaster now moving in, probably trying to snipe down the Death Shrieker. Yes, it is, but you have to protect that. It doesn't help you if you have that here. Maybe it was a try to a decoy, so now the Dark Shards can shoot into the Terrorgeist here. Pretty good stuff. And the Dread Knights moving in, doing great damage probably. They are, as I remembered, armor piercing, and they can probably pack a punch here. Unfortunately, the Iron Blaster is trapped here a little bit. And now Sartorial is also moving in, plus Knights of Immolation as well. So the Terrorgeist is getting focused down pretty nicely. A cast is going down here, but doesn't hit really a lot of units. And now the Sternsman, Graveguard moving in. They will go for the Bullfiends, the Dark Shard with shields. I think that this is a big blunder. And Hobgoblin Wolf Riders also punching into them. Really good engage here. We have the Death Shrieker once again shooting in, doing a little bit of probably friendly fire here. And what is going down? Which witchcraft is here? So as we can see here, the front lines are kind of shifting towards the right. So the blue side is pushing more and more. A couple of summons are here. Crypt Horrors summoned in. Another Crypt Horror unit. And Marauder Horsemen now for a little bit of mobility here. Point number 3 is probably pretty secured here. And so I would assume that we have here this point in the clutches, right? The Crows of Cain are trying to pick something up here. Another burning magic spell is going down. I don't know this spell. Probably I have to look into it. I guess it's probably from Astrogod. Yeah, let's look into it. What does he have? He has a flame storm, right? So that's a flame storm, and we have a lot of front lines here. Ethereal, the ever chosen, or how Turin calls him. Is it the ever chicken? Yeah, he is fighting. We have now the big old big old Sky Striders. There are not many in count, but they're pretty big and heavy in attack, right? They're a very elite unit here. And yep, couple of, what is summoned here? Is it a summon? I can't tell really. I guess so. No, that are Norscan wolves, and they're moving in, going for those Striders, and yep, and pulling back once again. Knights of Immolation, pretty much a good anti-infantry unit, but they are probably having a hard time to find something. And Golfang's Man-Eaters also here. But as you can see, the points are in the clutches, so it is a pretty much triple cap. And the Lore, Mercenary, and Iskandar, they are pushed back by the big old, I would say it's really crucial to have the mortar now. The magma cannon and the death shrieker shooting in and doing a lot of damage. Iron Blaster almost down here, so I guess this is going to be a really quick, or not maybe a quick, but very decisive win. Maybe those Cold One Knights, they can move around the flank and maybe flank something really important. We have nice shots here onto the zombies, but nonetheless, I think the War Mammoth is also pretty much picking up a little bit of value here, more and more. We have Marauders unsummoned here, pretty good stuff, so you can call in new ones, or have a little bit of supply. Now, the Chaos Frost Dragon, he is going to probably support here Manfred, and yeah, it is pretty much the game is on the blue side, right? Other than that, I don't see any comeback. Those red HP bars are getting lower and lower. We have Witch Elves here. They could probably do a little bit of damage here. Idle unit, I don't. That's a little bit not a good performance here by the Golfang. Now they're moving in finally. I like this Torii Gate here. So pretty much nice stuff here with the Torii Gate and those dragons here fighting. Pretty good stuff. Yes, indeed. So we have now Malekith fighting against the dragon. It has magical attacks and frostbite, so that's pretty much, that hurts and allows him to, like, yeah, reduce the speed here. We get a heal going down. I think Manfred now can go for Malekith as well, and Sartorial, the ever chicken here, tried its best, but I don't know if that is going to be enough. Yeah, the red side is kind of pushed back. We have a couple of lead belches here summoned in, but the time is ticking against. Nice cast here. Another furious fire cast going in and going down, and a new unit almost deleted. Those shades, they are really in a bad spot there, literally speaking. Now Chaos Frost Dragon moving out a little bit. We have Norscan Ice Wolf here. They will probably try to hunt something down. Maybe go for the shades here. Or those Dark Shards. And yeah, Kadai Fireborn now here. Summoned in. They're going for this little blob fight here where everything is meeting and gathering. And this is probably the end of the road. But point number 3 taken now by the red side. So those Witch Elves perform pretty good stuff. And now the Crows of Cain, they're going in. I don't know what type of target they should go for. I mean, yes, they are kind of they're kind of like disruptive units. Maybe you go for the Death Shrieker here, finally put that offline. It still has 4 shots left, and this Magma Cannon 2 shots left. So this is high value here. Let's check. I mean, those are unscathed, so they have pretty nice damage. Yeah, this one probably not that much. And the game is done. So I will just check all those heroes here. Whoa, Malekith with a nice value here. Other than that, we don't have a lot to talk about. Here, Astrogoth probably with his witchcraft fire magic did great. We saw the others as well, those artillery pieces. Then War Mammoth did okay, I guess, when you consider that it was just standing around. Over here, Mercenaire, I think that Mercenaire really had to maybe go a little bit different, maybe broader. I didn't see anything that the Ogre Kingdom did great there. And also, yeah, Warriors of Chaos, right? I don't know. Yeah, the Ever Chicken tried his best. But yeah, that's all. So for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.